Welcome, my fellow citizens, to my new video. Today we are doing finally the full review of the ship behind me, the RSI Hermes. This ship played a roller coaster with my emotions, and if you stick with me until the end of this video, you will find out why I have decided to keep this ship. So let's get into it. Let's first start with the hauling, because this ship is a cargo hauler. You can haul three ways with this ship. You can use your own tractor beam, as the one as I have here, and you can use this thing to move this cargo. So let's start with the first box. This is 8 SU boxes. Now when I first saw this ship, I thought these doors are narrow, and I still stand by that. The doors are narrow. They could be wider. There's no reason for them to be so narrow as they are right now. After using this ship, I realized that is not the problem. It is very long, and it's somehow very easy to load everything in it. Like, I'm playing this event and using only this ship to finish this event. And you can do this with this tractor beam, pull it there, and then all the way from here. Look at this. This is so easy. No problem whatsoever. Even the 32 SU boxes, which I was very worried that they will not fit, but damn, this fits like a glove. The second way is better than using this, and that is this beauty. The ship tractor beam. This is, in my opinion, the best tractor beam in whole Star Citizen on the ships. There are two modes on this tractor beam. The first one is this classic one, where it's very wiggly and you can move faster. If you press Q, you will switch to second mode, which is a lot slower. And if you press S, you will move on the rail system. This rail system is game-changing. Whoever invented this, thank you. This, as I said, is something amazing. So you just pick up the box and press S again and scroll with your mouse to roll it in. Look at this. There's no problem that the doors are narrow. It can fit without any problems. And then if the movement is too slow, press Q again and tractor beam will move faster. And then you can just, since the ship is very narrow, there's no on top, you can easily place it like that. Then press S again and you move all the way to the next box. Pick it up, press S again. Absolutely easy to use tractor beam. So if you like this ship tractor beam, there is no reason for you to do anything else. This tractor beam will be more than enough. But if you want this put to the next level, let's use the method number 3. The method number 3, and my favorite, is using this one, the ATLS. When I first saw this ship, I thought there's no way that this ship could use ATLS so efficiently. But damn, I was wrong. I'm gonna show you this. Even if the doors are very narrow, this here narrow part is actually very good for you, because you can just stand here and not be in the middle of the ship. And then you just press this, select placement, then scroll away again to the next one, then select the location and continue. I mean, this is just, oh, I didn't put this again as I should. This is the easiest way to use this tractor beam. The only downside is the ATLS is still sometimes bugged. Look at this. Once you put the thing, it doesn't want to pick it up, so you have to turn off your ship and press right Alt K to be able to pick it up every time. But most of the time it will work without any problems, but from time to time it will be stuck and you can only use your tractor beam to move it. And this is the problem, as I said, with the door narrow. Sometimes it will hit the doors, but still it's very easy to use it and I like it. So all three methods are just very easy to use. Pick whatever you like the most. I like to have all three options with me and move the cargo. To continue this, I'm gonna exit ATLS, and then now we're gonna fill this ship completely with cargo, and then I'm gonna tell you how much I filled in. Loading is done. Look at this. We have 12 cryo pads. We have on the right side here Molina mode samples, 8 SUs, and we have these 4 SUs, total 296 SUs, and together over 300 SU of boxes. And I can still walk through the ship. The front of the ship is empty, so I think this ship can hold over 400 SU boxes, which is absolutely crazy. So hauling with this ship is absolute breeze. Despite the narrow doors, the ship is absolute blast. If you want to haul cargo with this ship, it's just amazing. The cockpit is absolutely beautiful, the interior is amazing. I think the CIG really nailed this ship. The only thing so far that I've managed to find that it is bad is the narrow door. And sometimes it's just a little bit narrow from the top when you're loading cargo. It tends to hit the upper floor, but it's not a big deal. The cockpit is just my favorite. I just love this open glass cockpit. I love how positioned you are while you're flying this ship. I love that it looks like a freaking Voyager. I love the black paint for it. It's a triple paint or something. I just love it. I'm not gonna use any other paint for this ship because this one is perfect. I hate that the CIG didn't allow us to use Apollo paints. That really sucks. Hope that they fix it soon, but I doubt it. When you press N, the ship will transform just like Polaris, open parts and pull out the landing gear. The design is just crazy good in my opinion, and I love every part of it. Now let's talk about the engines. The engines of this ship are massive, and this ship is really fast. In nav speed it goes 1200 meters per second. What I don't like is it slowly catches the speed. The CIG specifically said that this ship has a very powerful engines, so this ship should be picking up speed very easily, very fastly, but sadly it doesn't. So I think the CIG has a room here to improve. There is no reason that the Crusader A2 or C2 is faster in acceleration than this ship. I mean, it's faster than Max, but other than that, I could be a little bit more faster. Wherever you take this ship, you're gonna enjoy every second of the trip. The weapons, we have 4 size 4s. 2 size 4s on top are co-pilot turrets, and he can use them at will when he's in co-pilot place. When he's not, you as a pilot can use them. I put all ballistic Gatlings on it and I'm loving it so far. The combat is absolutely amazing. I'm gonna show you here what I did with it, and especially I liked this ship. I decided to keep this ship once I discovered that I can put Mirai Fury in it. Why that? Well, this is a cargo ship and someone can attack you always and take your cargo. But imagine this situation. Someone is pirating you. They destroyed the ship, disabled it, they're opening the back door, they are entering your ship, and the next thing that waits for them is a Mirai Fury with the freaking 4 size 2s and shooting them off, and then flying and escaping, or even killing their small ships. How crazy is that? That's just amazing. It's worth sacrificing a little bit of space if you are hauling very important cargo, and this is really good. You can also play around with this ship, make it a little carrier, but it's not its role, and his role is to be the perfect cargo ship. So right now I'm flying in SCM speed. It's 179 top speed. If we boost it, we're gonna rise it all the way to 370. This is the top speed with a boost. Once we switch to nav mode, we're gonna activate his full speed. And this is where I have problems. Look how much time I need to catch up the speed. I mean, it catches the speed. Once it catches, it's unstoppable, but I think the CIG has decided here, well, you can't have everything. And with this sacrifice, I can really live. I don't care about it. 1200 meters per second for me is more than enough. The next thing that I'm going to talk about is this, the quantum fuel, 4,000,000.65. With this, you can haul everywhere. Like, you can go to the Nix and back from Nix all the way to Stanton to Pyro and still have enough fuel. And you can refill it, of course, in every station where you deliver the cargo. And delivering cargo with this ship is just beautiful. Apollo was beautiful, but this is a functional and beautiful ship. Now let's talk about components. We have 2 size 2 coolers, 2 size 2 power plants, and 4 size 2 shields, and we have 1 quantum drive size 2. This thing, in my opinion, should have a size 3 shield, because why not? Some other ships that are not even close in quality of design have that shield, and this ship doesn't have it. I wouldn't mind that the CIG completely delete this shenanigans with 4 shields and then just uses 1 size 3 shield. But it is what it is. It's not important that much because it has also armor. Next thing, let's just switch to the SCM mode. I have 2 power plants, GS400s, which are the best one, and I don't have any problems with power. But for some reason, this is turning off often, and I have to turn it on. I don't know, this is some kind of bug in 4.6. Everything maxed out. GS400s give 2 extra points. You don't need them, you can use just normal power plants. You don't have to use the top military components if you don't have them. The coolers, I like to use stealth coolers because they use the less power, and also the quantum drive is size 2, making this ship very fast, especially if you have XL quantum drive or Chimera. I don't like that the paint is wearing off very easy. Even if you fix the ship, it will still wear off, so after some time I'll have to destroy my ship. But if you like the wear off paint, well, it will be amazing for you. In my second look of this ship, I said something very interesting. I said if I to keep this ship has to fill every other part, and that is the looks, the power, the howling. Everything has to be perfect to fix that flaw with a narrow door. And boy, I have to tell you right now, it's perfect in everything. I don't have any other complaint for this ship other than that just picks up a speed a little bit slower and that the doors are narrow. Maybe I could say that the 4 size 2 shields are a little bit too low for this ship, but other than that, this ship is just absolute perfection. The design of the ship is also very important to me, and I like to fly the nice ships. And having this ship with this beautiful design is just, to me, beautiful. Perfection. And I am keeping this ship. This is my final decision. For how long, I don't know. I was thinking to delete it immediately, but the more I use this ship, the more I love it, and I want to keep it. Now this ship is really beautiful, as I said, and it fills all the things that I want from this ship to keep it. But there's just one problem with this ship. The Asgard exists, and I love the Asgard. Asgard is more expensive ship, and it can do more than this ship because it has more vertical cargo. It can fit a lot more stuff like medical Ursa and other vehicles like Nova Tank, which this ship cannot. And this ship is not made for that. But if you are a person that wants to have ship that can do everything, and that ship has to be only one ship, I think your ship should be Asgard most definitely. But if you want beautiful, amazing and fast cargo hauling ship, and really tough too, then this is a ship for you. Now I'm gonna make a real comparison video between Asgard and this ship. So stay tuned to that. If you like my video and you want to see that video, subscribe here, hit that little bell icon so you don't miss that video. The one thing that I have problem is I have C1. I love that ship. It's a small cargo ship and I'll be very sad to get rid of that ship, but now I have 2 cargo ships and one has to go. So I'm gonna be on fire to decide which ship I'm going to take, which ship I'm going to melt. But for now, this thing stays. I think this ship was meant to be a cargo hauler and not the ship that the CIG made a medical ship. The thing that I think that CIG really missed here is the part where it was glass in Apollo. Here is some kind of metal. If they made this a door that we can open from top, it should be amazing that you can offload and load the cargo from the space. So another door on the top would be just chef's kiss, but it's not mandatory. This is also good. A lot of people asked me to talk about comparison with this ship against RSI Connie, and I think this ship is upgraded in every section when you compare it to Connie. But Connie also has a very nice tractor beam and it has 4 size 5s. So that ship is much more gangster ship, a ship that can fight and take the cargo rather than haul it in such a glorious way that the Hermes can do. I think all of these ships are filling their own special roles and Hermes is filling it really good. You can land this ship completely without even exiting to F4 and seeing the ship from outside. Although you can definitely do it because the ship looks beautiful, landing it from the cockpit is even better. And I have to tell you, I've tried this ship in VR and I've flown it in VR and it's mind-boggling good. I think my favorite activity in Star Citizen is flying this ship in VR and hauling cargo. Just look how easy with this thing is to land. You know exactly where is the top of the ship and where is the bottom of the ship. And this is perfection. Landed. Now you can also stay in this view. Just rotate the ship, fly a little bit at the front and perfectly position it. Now what I like especially about this ship is straight run outside. This ship fixes everything that was broken on my C1 and Zeus. There are no stairs up and down. You just go straight through the ship, run out, and there are many exit points, 2 of them. Now offloading cargo, you can also use, as I said before, the ship's tractor beam or your own tractor beam. Let's start offloading first all of this small stuff with the ATLS to finish one contract, and then I'm gonna offload the rest with the ship tractor beam. I love how easy it is to use the ATLS inside of this ship. I was really astonished. I'm surprised that it is so easy. Like, the doors are so narrow, I didn't expect it to be so easy, but yet it is so easy. How cool is this? It doesn't work. Sometimes the tractor beam will not work, so that is a little bug that CIG has to fix. If the tractor beam doesn't work, power it off, power on, enter the red, pick it up, press S and then scroll with the mouse to push it outside. So you have to practice this a little bit. In my first impression video I didn't know how to use this properly, but now that I'm practicing, it's actually really easy to offload this stuff, even easier than using the ATLS. How cool is this? Should you buy this ship? Well, if you are like me and you value beauty, efficiency, quality, security, definitely get this ship. If you are a player who has only 1 or 2 ships and it doesn't need a dedicated cargo hauling ship, then I think Cutlass Black or C1 or even Asgard will be much better option for you. That said, you can never set price on something that you really like. If you really enjoy this ship, then by all means keep it. I would give it a grade A to almost S if it had a wider door. Only because of that I'm giving it a grade A. This is absolutely amazing ship for every hauling experience, and also fighting, doing some basic contracts. Really, you cannot go wrong with this ship. I don't have to even talk how beautiful it is. Thank you for watching my video. If you like it, don't hesitate to subscribe, like and share. Until next video, go out there and try this ship. Enjoy it. Ask around who has it, test it for yourself, and then decide. Because if you are like me, you'll definitely need a few more runs to decide whether you'll keep it or not.